Spill the Tea is sponsored by the Spice and Tea Exchange of Rehoboth.
Well, it is Thursday, and that means it is time to spill some tea. Our first tea being spilled in 2025.
Ooh, I hope it's good.
Yes, we love some drama, but we also love delicious tea. And I do have to remind you that the tea that we're drinking today was the limited time offer tea.
Okay.
So it's possible that if you hear it and you're like, I want to try the hot toddy tea, that it's not there at the Spice and Tea Exchange on Rehoboth Avenue in Rehoboth Beach.
Yeah.
Because I know it was a popular pick for the holidays.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that some of their holiday flavors are well picked over, but who knows, you might get lucky.
Yeah.
And if they don't have it, I'm sure they can also guide you to a tea that is similar.
Yes.
That you will also enjoy. But that is what we're drinking today, the Red Hot Toddy Herbal Tea. Cinnamon lovers rejoice! A deliciously daring medley of Rubios, apple, and an unapologetic amount of cinnamon.
Nice.
Boldly aromatic and indulgent, enjoy this naturally caffeine-free blend any time of day.
I sure will.
They did say boldly aromatic.
see.
You don't have to get that close.
Nope, you don't. That smells so good. Ooh, I like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I will get to spill in some tea.
Okay.
Paige is going to get to spill in some drama.
I have the drama right here on my phone. So, am I wrong for telling my friend their New Year's resolution is unrealistic? This could be tricky. So, she says her friend is 28 female, if that matters, normally sets big, ambitious New Year's resolutions. For example, 2024, her resolutions were lose 50 pounds, start a business, and learn a new language.
Oh.
Now, the issue is by February, she'd given up on 2 of them. By March, she'd given up. So, I mean, we've all been there. So this year, she said her resolutions involve running a marathon, even though she has never run before.
Okay.
So that's still fine.
Yes.
She hasn't exercised consistently in years. She struggles with motivation. I told her, why don't you start with maybe a 5K earlier in the year and do the marathon towards the end of the year. She's saying that her friend isn't being supportive. The friend is like, no, I'm just trying to help you be realistic. Who's in the right? Who's in the wrong? This could have gone worse.
Yeah.
I think.
No, it could have.
So we're doing okay.
I would say, which
Yeah.
is actually a good start because we're not in like friendship ending territory.
Right.
We're not even close to friendship ending territory.
No.
However,
We shouldn't be.
We shouldn't be.
Yeah.
But I do feel like the friend that wrote in might be a touch in the wrong. Because again, we all make unrealistic New Year's resolutions. That's why when we started the show off, I said, historically, I don't make them. I'll build, little obtainable goals. And even then, I don't always succeed. Like I didn't succeed at all of mine last year. However, 2024's goals sounded very lofty. I think 2025's sound realistic. I think you can train and learn how to run a marathon within the year.
Within the year.
And I think that this friend is right in saying, hey, maybe start with a 5K, make that part of your training for the marathon.
Totally.
But I'm kind of getting the impression that maybe that's not the way they said it to this friend.
Yeah, sometimes it is about your delivery. And I do always appreciate a friendship where you can be just like, I could see it with my friends. If I told my friends I was going to run a marathon, they would go, girl, you have not run in years.
They would tell me
heck?
that too.
But I can accept it like that. So I don't know
Yes.
how they talk to each other normally.
Right.
That's a little tricky for me. I would just say support her. And if she runs that marathon and she fails, be there with a sign and water,
Exactly.
and then just be like, hey, try again next year.
Yep.
Yeah,
and I think, knowing that your friends are in your corner and they're supporting you, whether whether you think they really believe in you, it makes a difference. Showing up for your friends matters. And I think, being extra supportive from the gate, even if it's a little unrealistic, or maybe say, hey, I know we've struggled to obtain some goals in the past. How are we going to make this year different? And but show that support. So I don't think this person is wrong, but I don't think they're entirely right.
I just don't think we should tell anyone, especially January 2nd.
Too soon.
No, that their resolutions don't make sense. I remember one year I told my friend, I was like, I'm going to tone up a lot before my wedding. And she straight up goes, yeah, I'll believe that when I see it. You never work out. And I'm not one of those people that's like, well, I'm going to show you. Like that demotivates me. I'm like, oh, you think I'm not going to do it? You think I'm just a slob? Okay, I'm going to be one. Yeah, maybe that's my own problem, but it's not always motivating.
And I think that is the problem, is that sometimes if you got to know your friends, you would think, and so you would know how this friend will respond to, certain types of motivation, and then that's, you do adjust to the people around you a little bit here and there. I think that's, being a good judge of character, a good read of character.
Yeah.
And I think I tend to be the opposite. If somebody is like, oh, we doubt you, I'm like, I'll show you.
Right.
Square up.
Wish I was more like that. I'd get a lot more done.
But sometimes I wish I wasn't, because I think sometimes then you already, I feel like there's something there too that I wish I had, because I feel like I stress myself out.
Yeah, I feel that. If you are stressed, tea can help. Have you been smelling this the whole time we're talking?
I have.
It smells like a hot tamale.
Ooh, it tastes like one too. This needs nothing added to it. Sometimes we're like, yeah, you want a little bit of the honey in there that they sell, the sugars they sell.
This one's good to go.
Good to go.
Love this one.
Maybe a shot of a little something,
Oh,
Make it a true hot toddy.
There you go. Not a bad idea, Leah.
But I think otherwise it's good to go. And you can find it and more delicious teas at the Spice and Tea Exchange on Rehoboth Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. But we've got some more Coast Life to get to. That's on the way.